Yo, back again, Pavy Daily Takes. First of all, before I get started, I don't know if you guys saw or got a chance to see it, but um, we're throwing a watch party on Saturday. It's at Redmond's Ale House, in Chicago, Illinois. Well, for All Star Weekend Saturday, it's at Redmond's Ale House. We're throwing a watch party. If you guys are free, make sure you come through to that. Also, we are having a live podcast at the Merc Defy brunch. Shout out to homie Merc Murphy. Um, RSVP for that as well. Space will be very, very limited. Either one, you can send your RSVP to contact at hoopsnbrews.com. And yeah, all you guys who are in Chicago, I hope to see you guys there. Uh, yeah. Again, I don't have too much time today, but I do want to speak on this a little bit because I actually Kendrick Perkins was the first person that I actually saw speak on this and bring this up as far as Kendrick Perkins. Well, no, Dion Waiters. That the Lakers were gonna have some calls with Dion Waiters. Call him about possibly joining the team. I think that would be a great move, especially in the aftermath of Cousins deciding he's going to just stay retired. Um, Kendrick Perkins again was the first person to bring it up, so I cannot take credit for me, even bringing it up or thinking about it first. He brought it up. That was the first person I saw bring it up was Kendrick Perkins. I think it would be a good move for the Lakers to call it Dion Waiters. I think that's kind of one thing that they're missing. I think they're missing like that scoring guard, that shot creating guard, that guy who can take some big shots, and give you that 13 or 14 points maybe off the bench, or just when you really really need it. Like it may be 10 points, but the 10 points he scored are the most important 10 points of the game. The guy again is you can just throw the ball to, not really call a play for, walk away from, and he could manufacture a bucket and get you a shot. I think that would be good for them. I don't think Dion Waiters is a bad basketball player. He's had his struggles recently. Obviously, he had the ankle surgery. Then the issue with the edible on the plane. So he's definitely had some struggles recently. But when Waiters is out there and healthy and playing, he's good. I mean, you even saw this year when he played when he matched up against the Clippers, he was good. When he's on the court actually playing basketball, he's a good basketball player. I think we forget Dion Waiters was the fourth pick in the draft. It's not like he is not deserving of being on the NBA roster. He's good, and I would think when you talk about Dion Waiters, he's somebody who at this moment would be very very motivated to play basketball. Reason being is I don't think he has too many stops left in the league, before it might be over with. I think this would be the perfect redemption story for him. You get traded away to Memphis. They decide that Memphis decides that they don't want you, that they don't want you around. I guess they don't really want you around the young guys, or they don't value what you bring to the team. And again, I think Dion Waiters can still play basketball. I think that he's a talented guy. He's a shot creator. Again, everybody can't. They don't make a whole bunch of shot creators. Like you got a lot of guys you can run a play for. They can hit an open shot. They don't make too many shot creators. That's a very specific skill set that Dion Waiters possesses. He has, and again, I think he can still play basketball. But Memphis decided that they didn't want him on the team. A team that's in playoff, the team that's like in the playoff hunt. Like Memphis is not a team that's trying to tank. They're trying to make the playoff. A Philly guy that will motivate him, and in certain places in the world and in the league, when you do stuff in those places, it matters more. And I think that Waiters, if the Lakers give him a call, and allegedly they are, then allegedly they're gonna give him a call. If they can give Waiters a call, and Waiters can come in and just do what he does. I don't think there's anybody on the Lakers again that can do what he does. It's supposed to be Kuzma, but Kuzma's been a little bit inconsistent at times. I don't even think Kuzma is as good of a shot creator as Dion Waiters actually is either, myself. So there's nobody on the Lakers that can do what Waiters can do. And yeah, man, like hopefully, and again, hopefully it be kind of like kind of a restart situation for him. When you play with the Lakers, excuse me, will be the Lakers. You're always on TV. Kind of be kind of a redemption story for you. You got half a season, to show the league and show everybody else why you still belong and why you're still deserving. And I think it would be a great move for them. I honestly do. And again, I would assume if you bring in Waiters is a guy that at this point has a lot to be self motivated by. Like I said, I think Waiters realistically realistically, I think Wade is almost out the league at this point. Personally, in my humble opinion, I think he's almost out the league. I mean, when you look at what you basically missed a whole year of basketball with the ankle injury. Then you come back. I guess you weren't in shape, and then you get cleared to play. Then you had a weed situation. Like, I think that he's like this is like his last stop if he don't get it correct here. So I think LA would be a great place for him to come in, help this basketball team out, help it thrive, and I actually think that he would help the Lakers in a little bit, in some ways more than what Collison even would. I think that Collison is a guy that could have been like, just looking at LeBron's past teams and comparing them to guards. I think he could have been like that and Mo Williams type of guy. Whereas like when you like people complain about Rondo and the way Rondo looks in LA, I don't think a lot of it is Rondo's fault. I think Rondo gets stuck in a corner sometimes, and it's like that's not Rondo. But Collison, who's been a 40% 3-point shooter in his career, if you want to run like Collison as like your little combo guard, even though he's undersized, if you want to run Collison as like your combo guard, he was also a solid defender when he was playing, and you stick Collison in the corner, I think like that would benefit. I could see what Collison's benefit would have been to the Lakers, but with Dion, I don't think Collison is a guy that you can just throw the ball to and expect him to create something. Dion's a guy where you can do that. You can lean on Dion for big buckets. You've seen it. Dion's hit game winners. I remember a couple years ago when the Heat, when the Warriors came down to Miami and Dion hit the game winner on the Warriors. Dion's a guy who's hit big buckets. I don't think he's scared of the moments. And again, in many ways, in some ways, I think Dion could possibly, potentially even, as long as he's in the right mind frame, and as long as again he's self motivated, can come in and really help the Lakers out in ways that and do things that they didn't have a guy previously on their roster that could possibly do. I also heard them about calling Lance Stevenson. I don't think that would also be a bad idea. I thought Lance was good last year, honestly. I thought they should have actually brought Lance back last year. I don't know why Lance was in China. I don't know why any team did not give Lance a deal this offseason. I thought that Lance was pretty damn good last year, but that's just my humble opinion. But yeah, man, I don't have too much time to spend. I gotta go to the studio later on. Like I said, if you're in Chicago, we have 2 All-Star events. They're on our Twitter page, RFVP at contact@HoopsNBrews.com. And yeah, Dion Waiters to the Lakers. I hope the Lakers make that call. And Dion, if you get that call, I hope you go in there in the right mind frame, because I really truly believe like you can help this basketball team out. So, Pavy Takes. Talk to you guys tomorrow.